Hi everyone, I'm Rockin Robin from CookingMexicanRecipes.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make my taco cornbread casserole. Now this is made with ground beef. We're going to caramelize our onions to bring out some really amazing flavor with some garlic. And we're going to add tomato sauce and our taco seasonings. And we're going to pour this into a casserole and we're going to top it with my cornbread recipe. And once this comes out of the oven, it is absolutely delicious and nutritious, and it'll make you ambitious. Check it out. All right, so let's go over our ingredients for our casserole. We're going to need, I've got 1.5 pounds of ground beef. We're going to need an onion, which we're going to finely dice up here in a minute. We're going to need about 1 cup or so of cheese. You can use any kind of blend you want. I'm using a cheddar and Monterey Jack blend. I've got my own taco seasoning here that I have a video for how to make this, or you can use a package of taco seasoning you buy at the store. I've got half of a diced up red pepper. That's just a bell pepper. And I got 1/2 cup of water. And I also have some garlic here, a couple cloves minced up, some olive oil. I have a can of corn, tomato sauce, and we'll need a little bit of salt. So to start off, I'm going to show you real quick how to dice up our onion nice and fine without too much fuss. Okay, so we're going to cut off both ends. I'm going to cut it in half, and we'll just first peel off the skin. All right, we're going to start off with making some horizontal cuts. Be really, really careful here. Watch your fingers. And the closer they are together, the finer the dice. And we'll make our vertical cuts. Whoops, keep them nice and thin. And I'm squeezing the onion together so that it doesn't fall apart on me. Okay, and I'm not cutting all the way through. It's staying connected back here because I'm just cutting back close to that end. Then make your vertical cuts this way, and you can see that you've got a nice, fine dice. And then run your knife through it again, because some of the pieces will still be large. Let's start off by caramelizing our onions because it takes the longest. Now this is going to take us about 20-25 minutes. So I've got my pan on medium-high, and I'm poured in my olive oil, and I'll add the onions. And I have a video on how to do this, so I'm going to refer you to that if you want to know more about how to do this. But for right now, basically what we're going to do is I'm going to cook these low and slow. I'm going to turn the heat down after about 5 minutes, and I'm just going to stir these very frequently and wait until they turn a nice golden brown, and they're going to reduce in their volume too as well, probably to half of what you see right here. Okay, so we'll be back in 20-25 minutes. Okay, so our onions have been caramelizing now for a good 25 minutes. I want you to have a look and see how much they've reduced down. And I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic, my minced garlic, to that. And we're going to cook this mixture now just for another maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And while that's cooking up, now this is on low right now, I've got another pan over here heating up, and we're going to fry our hamburger. And I'm not going to add anything to it. We're just going to cook this, and once it's browned, then I'm just going to drain it, and then I will add all of my spices. Okay, so I just drained the grease out of the hamburger. Now I'm going to add my onion garlic mixture to this, and we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. So we've got our bell peppers. Pour in our tomato sauce. I'm going to add the water and the taco seasoning and the corn. And I'm going to combine all this and let it simmer for a few minutes. And in the meantime, what we'll be doing is this is simmering, is I'm going to go ahead and prepare the cornbread recipe. So I have everything ready now. I have the cornbread mixed up, ready to go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put our taco meat into this casserole dish. And I think I'm going to scoop it in first. And you can see the bell peppers and the corn. Cast iron pans are really super heavy. Okay, now we want to evenly spread this mixture out into the casserole dish. And by the way, I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And we're going to place our cornbread mixture on top. And we're going to spread it around. So we just want to get a nice little layer. Okay, so we'll place this in our 400 degree oven, and We will set the timer for 20 minutes, and then when we get done with that, we're going to add the cheese and put it back in for an extra 5. It's been 20 minutes since the casserole's been in the oven, so we're going to pull it out, and I'm going to add the cheese to the top of it. And we're going to let this cook another 5 minutes until the cheese melts, and then we'll pull it out. Okay, so I just took the casserole out of the oven, and here it is. It's our taco cornbread casserole. This is piping hot right now, and I want to say that it is extremely delicious. My son actually used to take this when he was in middle school. He'd take this for lunch instead of a sandwich. And they had a microwave in the cafeteria, and he would heat it up in there, and he really enjoyed it. So it's one of his favorite recipes, and I think you'll enjoy it too. All right, well, thanks for watching. Be sure and head on over to my website at cookingmexicanrecipes.com for more Mexican recipes you can cook at home. And be sure and subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hi everyone, I'm Rockin Robin from cookingmexicanrecipes.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken enchilada pie. Now this is the perfect recipe to make when you're entertaining or you need to bring a dish to somebody else's party. It's really delicious and it's super